Ouch. Yeah. Ow. My leg. I can move it, so I guess it's just a sprain. Huh? Where? I'm not at home. It can't be. Huh? It's so dark. I could barely see a thing. Is this the school? What? What the devil's going on here? What the devil is this place? Looks like it kind of went to hell and back. Yay! So, hey guys, welcome to Corpse Party! You too young for this. This game is quite interesting, to say the least. I have looked into it a little bit. I know kind of the basic story going on around here. But pretty much this puzzles and crap are going to be pretty much blind. Is that Psycho? I know it's Psycho, but it looks to be Psycho, so whatever. Screw it. Her name shall, from henceforth onward, shall be named Psycho. Not only because of her name, but because of what she'll be doing in, like, during this chapter. This game is actually broken up into 5 chapters. Yeah, don't worry, Naomi. We'll try and get you bandaged up here as soon as possible. And basically, I'm gonna go and do this. This game has multiple endings, and each chapter is kind of like a puzzle because you have to find the correct ending in order to progress the story. It's actually pretty interesting, if you ask me. Kind of different to what games I've been playing previously, so I think something a little bit different is in order. No time for that now. Let's go check on Psycho. Fine, screw it. We'll find out where the hell we are a little bit later. Psycho! Thank goodness, she's still breathing. Psycho, come on, Psycho, wake up! And I probably won't read all the dialogue in this game. There is tons and tons of dialogue. So I'll read some dialogue, but yeah, if you guys want to read it, it's right there on the freaking screen. I'm just basically playing this for the puzzles and trying to figure out what the little intricacies are. So, yay! Ah! I think she's having an aneurysm. I don't know. His windows are sealed up tight, and it's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing. What the hell is going on? Well, this certainly is a school, but well, no shit, Sherlock. Don't the desks seem unusually small to you? Like in elementary school, made for little people. Yay! Little hobbitses. Can't there be hobbitses running around? What is it, Psycho? Tell me. Print out. It says, Heavenly Host Elementary. Wait a second. Heavenly Host? Wasn't that school torn down? It said so in the intro, anyway. Yeah, one that was shut down and demolished? Yeah, what is happening? What the hell are we? Psycho? Calm down. Calm your tits, buddy. Calm down, Psycho. Don't get worked up. Sorry. Now, this game does have voice acting. However, it's in Japanese, and so I turned the voices off. Yeah. I've actually heard a little bit of the Japanese voice acting. Yeah, I can actually hear the panic in their voices. It actually adds a lot to the experience, but like I said, don't like I don't like Japanese voice acting, and I don't want to talk over it, and even if I start reading it. So, yay. Not only that, but I am using an emulator to go through this. Woo, me using an emulator. And the audio in this game, or, well, the audio in the emulated version glitches out a lot. And so, basically what I'm going to be doing is I actually have a copy of the OST of this video game. And so, I'm just going to put background music as I'm going. So you guys will actually be able to hear the music of the game. Now, I don't know if it's going to be the correct music for the correct area, but yeah, you get the kind of the gist of the feeling that they were going with this game. I don't even think the windows can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? I'm not sure, but there might be an entrance way or an emergency exit. Some means of getting outside. You're right. And it's a lot better than just standing around. I feel like I'm going to go all loony in here if we keep this up. Psycho, I think you're already loony, but that's just me. Okay then, first step is to leave this room. Yay! We'll probably get our spirits up after all. It's probably not just the two of us in here. The others have to be around somewhere, right? Yeah, and if we can reunite with them, we'll find a way out of here together. That's the spirit. I had no reason to believe any of what I just said. I was probably delirious, to be honest. But I knew if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. I'd be inconsolable, if I read that correctly. In desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. Alright, so this is basically introducing all the freaking characters in the game, all the playable characters. So, I'm going to go through them, read off the introduction, and figure out, give a little bit of introduction on each of the characters. Holy crap, there's a lot of crap going on outside. I'll be right back. Alright, holy crap, somebody's watching a movie in the other room, and it was just way too loud. I hope my microphone wasn't picking that up for you guys, but holy boo, I don't want to record any of this again. So, Satoshi Machida, 17-year-old student in Kisaragi Academy Senior High Class, fairly average but popular, known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measure. Despite his timidness, he is very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity towards others to make him a natural leader. It kind of didn't happen in the intro, but hey, whatever. One person to ever challenge that leadership is Naomi, who is, consequently, the only person to whom Satoshi regularly defers judgment. Yay! Howdy, Naomi. Naomi Nakashima, 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class and a classmate of Satoshi since junior high school. Frequently greets Satoshi with, "Oh, not you again." Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother now depend on one another for moral support. Still, she remains optimistic and cheerful. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she's intent on pursuing. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance to medical school. Yeah, I like a nurse. Cute nurse at that. Saiko Shinohara, 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High, lives very close to Naomi, generally accompanies her to and from school each day. A free spirit, she often says or does things that takes others by surprise. That is an understatement. Psycho is, for lack of a better word, psycho. Though she's also easily forgiven due to her good nature and amiability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with 3 younger siblings and a working father. As such, she basically serves as the head of the household. The psycho seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversations about their many dreams for the future. Cool. Yuka Mochida, Satoshi's 14-year-old sister. Though she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Academy Junior High, she looks and acts much, much younger. In the Mochita household, Yuka had always been the princess, generally getting her way and thus never really shedding her childlike behavior. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver than she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble. And, yeah, she does get into trouble. Sakuroto Morishi. I actually don't know how to pronounce his name properly, so he shall be called Morishi. A 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High, he's been in theater club with Mayu since middle school, and developed a real closeness with her. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more trouble than it's worth, however, so he typically regards his other classmates with indifference, takes great pride in his family heritage, and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayu's given him, Shig. Morishi is my nickname for him, but meh. Anyway, Mayu Suzumoto, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High, somehow looks much tinier than she actually is, but possesses a big heart and a bright personality. Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, however, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard among her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familial circumstances, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school. That is, if she gets out of this predicament she's in. Yeah. Anyway, Ayumi Shinozaki, a 17-year-old appointed representative of Kisaragi High, often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other horror goods with her at all times, just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Naomi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Shitoshi's in its intensity. When faced with any truly scary situation, her knees gives out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. Interesting. Yoshiki Kishinuma, a 17-year-old student in Kisaragi High, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical, but as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Yumi means he'll make an exception now and again if either are involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshiki currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment where he lives alone. So, emancipated, yeah, or what's the word? I don't know. Miss Yui Shishido. I just call her Miss Yui. A 23-year-old 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi High. Just started this semester after passing her teaching exam, and is eager to make an impression. So, first-year teacher. I could see a little difficult time with that. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem generally responsive to her methods. Also serves as a teacher's assistant during homeroom for class 2-9, and really seems to have connected with the students there. So yeah, that's basically our party in a nutshell, if we can actually find them and meet up. So yeah, let's go ahead and return to the game. Come on, Naomi, let's go. Right. Yay, classroom 1A, and the sound is freaking glitching as ever. Yay for music. Come on. Oh, and hey, Naomi? Yeah, something wrong with your leg? Yeah, I was freaked out. Totally forgot about it. Yeah, you did sprain your ankle. We've seen this earlier. Well, I can walk. I'm sure to heal on its own. Shouldn't push yourself. Here, lean on my shoulder. Yay! Can we actually go play the game now? Yeah, there's not... Everything in here is pretty much locked. We can't even get out. Yay. And I am playing with an Xbox 360 controller, so, yeah, stuff may be interesting. Wait a second. Eek! Another earthquake? No! Is it over? Ugh. I've had enough. Let's just get out of this room. What's wrong? This hallway looks totally different than it did before. Maybe the earthquake made more of the floor collapse? Yeah, maybe. Actually, this wall wasn't even here, if I remember correctly. Yay. Move, please. Thank you. Yellow fluid Ew, what the heck is this? Pee? Pee in the bucket. Yay. Oh, God, that music's gonna drive me insane. That's... Yeah, background music volume. At least for me... Really? Is it not going... Ah. Whatever, I don't care. Oh, there it goes. Finally. Finally. Now I can actually put in my own freaking background music for you guys. Yay! And you'll still be able to hear the sound effects. Whatever. Loose board! That's the only thing that we can do. Oh, for the time being, anyway. And we can actually use this loose board to... Screw you, game. Yeah, we can actually use this board to cross narrow gaps. Like this. Yeah, what about this loose board? Do you think it would support our weight? Like a bridge? I don't know. Seems like kind of beat up. I guess it is pretty solid. Try it. The loose board has been set in place. Now, I don't know the solution to every single puzzle in this game, so I just know about the first chapter. And there's actually 3 endings in the first chapter, and I know how to get all 3 of them. I'm only going to show the one true ending, though. I'll point out where the trigger points for the other 2 endings are, though. And these little candles right here are actually save points. Yeah. And if you actually look at it real closely, it actually looks like the candle that Ayumi was using at the very beginning of the game to tell the ghost stories. So, yeah. Ayumi, are you around here somewhere? Are you being sneaky and laying candles about? Whatever. Anyway. Hey, little shoes. Such tiny shoes. This really was an elementary school, huh? Yeah. You and the others must be getting pretty hungry by now. Oh yeah, I forgot your father was working late tonight, isn't he? Yeah, all those mouths to feed don't come cheap after all. And while Dad's working to put some food in him, I get to be the housefrau. You mean head of household? And I guess you and them are still just little kids, so somebody would need to be around. You're pretty amazing, Psycho. High schooler and mom all rolled into one. I'm not sure how I feel about that statement. I just have to get back to them, though. Guess it's the same for you, too. Your mom's waiting for you, Naomi. But we'll make it back. I know we will. One way or another, we'll get out of this place. You bet. Well, here's the front entrance right here. Entranceway. The heavy door is firmly shut and seems unlikely, or unwilling, to open through any normal means. No good. It won't budge. Didn't feel like it gave it all. In fact, I don't think we'll be able to force it open. And so close, and yet so far. Well, I guess we better look for another way out. Yeah. So, yeah. This whole entire side of the school is optional. You don't even really need to see those 2 cutscenes, but just actually show them off. Just in case you guys want to see it. Alright.